kind of like a structure teaching of that reality. So, I mean, if you want, I can move on to point two. Jewish man, go ahead.
Hold on, I'm creating the argument. I didn't understand your mumbles.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make the argument now.
let me take a troll.
You guys can talk to each other about your dead you wanna speak.
You're a lot, bro.
Okay,
You're a lot.
look, I'm gonna repeat it once more. Okay, so the lexical versus ontological distinction between the absence of a post-Aristotelian technical token, which would be like the specific word Trinity within a first-century text, it would not prove like the absence of an underlying metaphysical reality, or kind of like the structural teaching of that reality. So, what's your kind of refute to that argument? Go on. What's premise one? Not the whole argument. Hello.
I'm making my argument right now. Give me one
Oh, okay.
1 minute.
Yo, hey. Oh
Oh my
shit!
God. I'm not even Christian, dude.
I thought this nigga
Oh
was
my God.
cooking.
I'm gonna wait till you give the argument, I guess.
I just have a question. In what sense, like, are you like using an inference? For like specifically for like the Jewish guy. Okay, never mind.
Wait, did you ask
I'm
me or
making it.
Jewish
Hold
guy?
on, I can't answer
Okay.
6 questions. I have to write.
I'm
My
Good,
making
look at
English
the
is
troll.
like third language. I have to write. Give me a second, man.
Yes, ma'am.
Also, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even Christian, but I don't think that really even matters. Like anything you really said, I could take like the triadic kind of monotypic grammar of Matthew in kind of like 28:19, and that would kind of just bog his whole entire argument. Like very bad. Also,
I have a question. Like Jewish guy, do you hold to like holistic coherentism?
wait. Did you say
I don't know what that
obvious?
means. I don't. Tell me about it while I write. I don't know what it means.
Yeah, okay. Well, just consider this, right? Or consider a question even better yet, right? Like, let's say John wonders how I know as I sit reading that the wind is blowing. Okay, I say that the leaves are going to be rustling. He then asks how I know that Sally is not just making this noise by walking in the high grass. I reply that the high grass is too far away. But he now wonders whether I can distinguish rustling leaves from the sound of a quiet car on the pebbled driveway. I reply that what I hear is too much like a whisper to be the crunchy sound of pebbles under tires. Right? In giving this kind of justification, right, I can apparently just go one step along the inferential line just to my belief about the leaves and rustling, right? For my belief that there is wind, this is based on this belief about the leaves. After that, I do not need even mention anything that this belief in turn is based on. Rather, I do defending my beliefs as appropriate in terms of an entire pattern of mutuality cohering beliefs I hold. Right, and I may even cite many different parts of the pattern. For instance, I might have said that walking through high grass sounds different from wind blowing leaves. On the coherentist view, we can just say then that beliefs representing knowledge do not have to lie in a grounded chain, that they fit in a coherent pattern, and their justification emerges from their fitting that pattern in an appropriate way. Do you agree with this, sir? Okay.
Also, another question for the Jewish guy. I mean, would you want to get into like the binary, trinitarian, apolitical, liturgical
Oh,
matrix? If you want, I can get that Brad in that formal system. Would you like to get into it? Hello.
have you finished formalizing your argument yet? It's been like 5 minutes, bro.
Um. Yeah, I know. Almost done. I'm doing the conclusion now.
You know the conclusion.
Lord have mercy.
I'm not gonna lie, Jaro was right. This shit's fun, dude.
What? Gyro from Maincom?
Yeah, he's one of my friends. Oh my god, he told me he goes around the server and he just like, oh my god. Okay, so he tries to find people just to like debate and shit, and whenever they don't know shit, he just kind of just use some sort of kind of logical implications upon like the foundational basis, so then they don't kind of. I mean, they understand it. It's just that sometimes they're like too dumb to actually comprehend it, and it's like funny, dude.
I've never seen him um in this server though.
He just goes around VC to VC. He has been here time. It's just that he does it with like Hero and like Bow and shit, and they just go around shit. And Just
Yeah.
find people.
Where's the? Are you from Maincom?
Yeah.
But I haven't. I've never seen you.
Well, I started like a little earlier. I low-key quit debating like a while back because everybody it was like low-key dog shit though.
Oh, so you just like being of everyone, and then you like just returned.
It's just that it got boring and I started reading a lot, and then I started like kind of trying to talk with people like Josh and Juju and Josh like IFL.
I've heard of Juju definitely, like Maincom Juju. You mean?
Yeah, Johannes
Yeah.
Silencio. Yeah, that guy is like very.
Is he still in Maincom? Because I haven't. I don't. I'm not really active as much in Maincom, but like from what I know, he left, didn't he?
No, he didn't leave. It's just that he doesn't like debating. I'm
Oh,
not
he's
gonna lie.
done with
Like I talk,
debating.
like he still debates. It's just that he doesn't like debating. He only does it like with people that have like a good following mainly, so it can kind of like push the agenda and shit.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Have you debated Archie before?
Yeah, I know Archie.
What? So were you in like Reach Maincom then?
Wait, what? Say it again.
Like when like OG Reach we like in that like com too.
I don't think so. Like, okay, name some people that were relevant at that time and were considered like really good. Like, there's Tron and Flo and like the
Like
bunch, but
Kuros, like I don't know, like I wasn't like really like big in like back in like early Reach, like I didn't like know like a lot of people. I know like Demi Fiend Kai, Yoshi 2K, um fuck who else is there? Striker,
I've heard of
Noodles,
Striker. I've heard of Noodles too. The other people I don't really know, so I'm definitely like after that. Were you like when Clorox started debating and shit, or what?
Clorox. Oh, I was probably before him.
Oh wait, were you like with Doorman and shit, or what?
I don't know about Doorman. I mean, like I started debating like back in like what, like 2019.
29. Damn. Wait, so do you know Patrick?
Not Patrick. I mean, I think okay, like whenever like OG Reach like started, like Reach, right?
Wait, Breach
No. I'll put it
or
inside chat. Reach.
I'm back.
hold on. Oh no, I don't think so. Because current main com's like mainly focused on like Tron and shit.
No. Yeah. So like Reach was like back like a while ago. Like Kuros. You know Kuros, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in like Kuros' like original OG Reach server before it got nuked.
Oh wait, then you do know Apollo?
The debater guy, the philosophy guy.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
like
of course.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he's dog shit, but like, dude, I don't know, he's like a weirdo.
I've seen him.
Talking
I've
about.
seen his debate. He thinks that like it's like a well, he thinks it's like a logical contradiction for Christ to have two natures, and his like argument is that like Christ is omnipotent whilst not being omnipotent. But we just said that each each property being omnipotent, not omnipotent, is predicated of different natures.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying like in terms of philosophy too, he's like
Oh, I
I
haven't
don't know,
seen him
he's
really
like a
debate
lot.
philosophy in a while. Like I saw him debate like I think it was like Infinity,
Oh yeah, I
Archie,
know.
like those people. Like I've watched him debate those people, but like I haven't like watched him debate philosophy in like a long ass time. Like he's mainly in apologetics now.
Do you know Tron?
I think I knew him like before he was like big debating. Like when I
Yeah,
think
cause
like Demar and stuff. I think you should know him.
oh Demar, oh my God, he lost to my student so bad, dude. Oh my God, I got. Oh my God, it was so bad. He's been losing to like a lot of my students lately, bro.
Does he still debate?
Yeah, he's so debated. He has a whole syndicate, and I feel so bad because this Helian guy who I was supposed to teach, he tried hooking a debate up with me and Damar, and at the time, well, I don't debate now, so it was like a few weeks ago, right? I brought my student just to debate that nigga, and he got dog shit on.
Who was your
Everybody
student?
there, what's his name? Well, Cookie beat him. Yeah, Cookie beat him.
Who's Cookie, bro?
Yeah, it's a bunch of random people. Cookie beat him, and a random named Trilogy beat him, which I teach both of them sometimes. And I'm not gonna leak the other ones full. Well, actually, you probably don't know all of them, so I'm just gonna say it. Killua debated him, and it
I don't
was
know who
like
Killer
so
is, bro.
bad. Yeah, he got like absolutely thrashed, and everybody who was like in his
Okay, I want you
syndicate
to read it.
sometimes.
I tried to write. Tell me if my
Okay.
English is okay. Go ahead.
Wait, do you mind if I refute this?
Go
Yeah,
on.
do it, do
Let
it,
me,
do
yeah,
it.
let me just read. Let me just read this.
But don't use big English words because you want to act like smart. You explain it to
Yeah,
me because
I'll put it in dumb terms. I'll put it in dumb terms.
English
I
is
got
my
you.
like third language, so I don't. I
Not
can't
my
compete
fault.
with you.
English is my fourth, but I'm not complaining. But you know what? I'm gonna benefit of the doubt. I'll give it to you.
English is
I'm
not your
gonna.
fourth language, buddy. Don't
It is.
lie, motherfucker.
It
No,
is.
it is not. You're
Yeah.
lying. Your God who died on a stick, it tells you not to lie, okay?
What is this
Oh
guy
Bro,
boy.
on?
what is this guy talking about?
I don't know what this
Jesus died on a
lunatic is on
stick.
about.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, like, you do understand, like, you're a child of the devil right now because you don't hold to the sun being,
No, I'm
God.
not. I think you are.
Yes, you
But
are.
you are.
You don't have access
No,
to the
you are.
Here's
Father.
No,
well.
You
you
don't
are.
have access to the Father
Oh,
anymore.
No, you are. How about
Israel's
that?
gonna burn.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
No,
it's
it's not.
not.
oh.
Does he answer
Well,
quickly?
yeah,
No, it's
yeah.
not.
Because I know. Confidence, man.
Okay, he
He's so
Confidence.
knows. He
quick with
knows.
it.
What was your name? Wait, your name is now America First, and you're an Israelite? Man, get your
Yep.
stupid
Ew,
ass up.
stinky.
Giggity,
Y'all
giggity.
niggas are ruining our
Glad you made
country,
laugh.
man.
You
Yeah,
are
Brandon.
Hispanic. Don't say y'all
Wait,
niggas.
hold
You're
on. Wait,
Hispanic.
pause. Wait,
You
pause
have
real
no
quick.
I'm
country. Go to
Hispanic, you
Mexico.
retarded ass. Man,
Wait,
get this stupid ass Jew out of here.
wait, hold on. I'm gonna talk to this guy real quick. I'll put it in dumb terms, okay? So, well, I just read a
Okay.
little bit of this and it's already wrong. So, let's say I'll give you like an example, okay? I'm gonna put it in layman terms. So, think
Okay.
about like gravity, okay? Like humans lived under gravity and they felt it, right? Right?
Two. Two.
Okay. And dropped
Oh
things for
no.
thousands of years before Sir Isaac Newton came along, and he basically just gave us the kind of precise mathematical equations to describe it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just because like ancient cavemen didn't use the word gravitational constant, that doesn't mean that they were always gonna float into space, right? Or float inside of space or somewhere else in space, right?
Okay,
So
I understand.
you agree?
I understand
You
what
agree?
you mean, but isn't this is a little bit different because this is like a tradition of
It's an
what
example.
Jesus said.
Yeah, yeah, it's an
This is a
example.
tradition. No, no, no. With your example, it's like someone studying reality and coming to conclusions about reality. But with Jesus, it's different. It's some guy who's running around, and you guys think he claimed to be him and the Father are one in essence, and then that went to the
What do you say
apostles.
think? What do you denote by think?
Think I Google definition.
Oh, great.
Hi, Google definition.
In
Yeah, but
Hebrew,
I,
it's
I want to just
choshev,
say,
a
well, for
cognitive
example,
process involving, it's like a form of judgment, holding an opinion, judgment, to conceive of an idea as true, something like this, to some extent. Not as strong as belief, but I think, But anyways, so, but you guys believe, Jesus, he talk, yada, 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 apostles, they run around the world, they go to Ethiopia, they go to India, and then the
okay, you know
apostolic
what? Okay, I'll
fathers,
give you. Wait. Pause. I'll give you
and then,
like a better
but hold on,
example. Okay. No, wait,
but
just
hold
for you,
on.
just for you. I'll give you like an
Okay, but you
example. Okay.
understand what I'm saying, right? You
Yeah, yeah,
understand?
yeah. I'll give
Okay.
you. I'll give you like a different example, a way better example. Okay. I'm
Okay.
gonna give you the smartphone example. So look at like the original iPhone from 2007, right? It doesn't have the
Mhm.
App Store, correct? Like you agree?
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I believe you. I believe you. I don't.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Okay.
So it didn't have 5G and it couldn't shoot 4K videos. You agree?
Two, two. 4K is.
Okay, so
I don't even have 4K.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So if you showed someone like an iPhone today, they wouldn't really recognize the software from 2007, right?
Nigga doesn't even
Correct.
have 60 frames per second.
Two.
Okay, okay. So, but anyone would argue that because the first iPhone didn't have the App Store, Apple completely abandoned Steve Jobs' original version, right? Or no?
Huh?
Okay, so like some people would, basically anyone would argue that because the first iPhone didn't have like the App Store, right? Apple completely abandoned Steve Jobs' original vision. Is that true or false?
Because 2007 phone doesn't have Apple Store, it means that they abandoned Steve Jobs' vision. Not
Yeah.
necessarily. No.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't
okay,
know,
okay, okay.
but I don't know what
Okay.
his vision is. If his vision was to have the Apple Store, then maybe. If
Yeah, yeah,
not, I
yeah.
don't know.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So, yeah, the apps were basically the natural organic next step of the original concept, right? So, in any faith or philosophical discussion, the founder basically kind of drops like the core DNA, and then like the later followers are kind of just like building software updates or kind of like building up from that or driving it from it, right? So, kind of new question as the world changes, it just kind of deviates from that one kind of essence. Basically. Do you get that?
Yeah, so I think I get the thing that you said at the
Yeah.
end, but I don't even think the Steve Jobs example works. This is just like technological development.
What?
You guys believe, but hold on, let me just explain, and then you can tell me why I'm wrong. I'm just trying to
Yeah,
listen
sure,
to you.
sure,
I'm not
sure.
trying to be the bit pro right now. So You guys believe Jesus. He tells apostles. Apostles go all over the world and they spread the good word. Okay, but the apostolic fathers knew the apostles. So the apostolic fathers in a sense, are like grandchildren of Jesus, or maybe the children of Jesus. In the sense that their lineage tied to the message, to the good word. So why already, like, if already, like, in 100 AD, 120 AD, the apostolic fathers forget. They don't the most basic thing about the faith, same essence. You don't find it. It seems weird to me. It seems very weird. It seems like this is something that should have maintained.
Yeah, so then I'm just gonna kind of go over another kind of example. So the apostolic fathers, right? Let's just say I'm gonna give you like, let's say a college example. Okay, let's say if you're in college, running like massive textbook, right? And they were kind of running somewhere underground for college studying and shit, right? So it would kind of be like sort of a legal movement that would be kind of hunted by, let's say, the Roman Empire, for example, right? So if their writings were quick and urgent letters, like for example, kind of like the Ignitus of kind of like the how do you say that one word? I don't know how to say it. I'm not Christian. Uh, wait, Merc, do you know how to say it?
What word?
Hold, let me type it out.
Oh my gosh, can't
I don't know how
even.
to say it. It's the group chat. Cool guy
Antioch.
Jeff 69. Yeah, the Antioch, right? So, well, he wrote his letters while basically being chained to the Roman soldiers on his way to kind of like be eaten by the lions in the Colosseum, right? So when you're writing a letter to encourage a church before you get executed, you wouldn't write like some sort of kind of 1,000-page technical paper on some sort of metaphysical entity. You would kind of just say, stay strong, or do this, do that, or believe in this, believe in that, right? And they wouldn't forget the details. They were just kind of trying to survive. There you go. I mean, that's like
Oh,
the simplest
okay.
way I can introduce this.
Okay, so that can be so that's fine, but that could be an explanation for why you don't have the inclusion of this central tenet of the faith. Even though I'm skeptical myself, to be honest, like, you're going to spread the faith without talking about the basic thing that grants you salvation. I mean, it seems counterintuitive. If you want to spread the faith and teach people, but not present to them the salvific trait of the faith, it's weird. But also, what you did was just explanation as to why it's missing. You didn't tell me, you didn't explain to me why my reasoning to the best explanation was bad. I want to know why that reasoning is bad. Like, for instance, let's say we have a professor teaches people to eat with their left hand only. Okay, that's out, or at least that's the claim. 2,000 years later, that the professor said only eat with your left hands. And they also believe that there were a group of apostles, 12 or 13 apostles, that professor sent out to teach this all over the world. And then the people, the direct people, like the first people or the most important people that engaged with these apostles, don't talk about this. They say eat with your right hand. I'm at this point, I'm confused.
Yeah,
If
hold on,
the
let me talk
earliest
about
people.
that. Oh,
Mhm, go
shit,
ahead.
he left. Shit, I was trying to ask that one guy. Oh wait, is he back?
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
no.
cool guy
Okay, I was
Jeff.
trying to. Yeah, I was trying to ask how he knew Arianus, and yo, how do all of y'all niggas know why? I'm so confused. But
My phone's
we can
active, yeah.
move on, and let me just. Okay, but I was just gonna say, let me give my third analogy now. So let's say, imagine a group of friends start a small local tech company in their garage, and they basically just all know like kind of like the basics for it, and the kind of goal would be how the software works, and they don't have like some sort of kind of 400-page human resource employee handbook,
No, no, no.
but
Stop
you know
talking
they
about
want to.
technology. You need to talk about a
But
message
no,
that. Hold on. A
Technologia.
message. No, that a message that the founder, one central message that the founder wanted to spread because it's important and salvific. So use an example. A founder says this is a central message. Okay, he sends his apostles to spread this central message. By the third generation, the apostolic fathers or the people who met these apostles and started to write, they don't have the message. Why? How? It's so central. Why would they forget it?
I just wanted to say, I mean, and that doesn't really show why it's analogous. I mean, could you like just say why it's analogous? I mean.
Because it's analogous because this is, to be honest, I wasn't even trying to draw an analogy. I was just describing what happened. The
Yeah, I'm just
tradition that
giving
you
an
said.
analogy for that too, because I mean, I don't want to put it in like too high terms, so I'm kind of thinking in analogy sense
No,
to
you
kind of
don't have to
explain
do it
that.
too high. Just do it. Central tenant that the founder wants to spread. He gives it to apostles. Apostles spread it, and then by the time we have the people after the apostles, they don't have the message. Why? What is going on? Does this cast doubt on the continuity of your modern doctrine? I think yes. I think it cast doubt. You don't
Are
think
you
it cast doubt. You
French?
think it's totally okay. No, I'm Israeli.
Okay.
Hold up,
You're French
mentality check
boy.
DMs real quick.
Bet.
I'm sorry.
What is the central teaching that you saying got lost from?
Consubstantiality, shared oasia, or whatever it is in Greek, shared essence, one in the same essence.
Okay.
Now I don't know. I actually don't know if it's lost. It could be that Polycarp or Saint Clement of Rome, Justin Martyr, they meant to.
I have a
They
question.
clearly
What,
say.
what do you think? What do you think an analogy is?
I give you English definition because I can only describe it in my language. What is wrong, man? I can't explain it, so I have to Google
Are
definition.
you French?
Well,
No,
So
it's
you're using
fine.
terms that you don't understand.
no, I
America,
understand
are
them.
you French?
I understand them, but I can't define them. I'm
Okay.
Israeli. I'm not fine.
Okay. So do you know like why we use analogies then?
It's not. They're not perfect, but they're supposed to demonstrate how they are like similar or help build a mental model of something.
Yeah,
Correct?
yeah, okay, and so if RTS is given like multiple analogies, like you understand these hard to know, hard to understand concepts. Do you think that it's not going to be useful for the debate?
Well, I think what is hard is explaining why the argument is invalid. But
That's not the
he
only thing that's
he's doing
hard.
okay. But what he's doing, trying to analogize the good word spreading from Jesus to the apostles and then to
Do
the
you know what else is
apostolic
hard?
fathers. I don't think that's hard. I don't think that's difficult. That's just a founder has a central message, and then by the time you have the third generation, you don't have the central message. That doesn't
Israeli
seem
boy.
difficult.
Do you know what else is hard?
Oh, my penis.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, okay. You know what? Let's just get into like the data and dogma distinctions in here because there's like a bunch of distinctions. I won't even use an analogy, okay? And I won't even use big terms that you don't understand. If you want me to define anything, I'll define anything, okay?
Okay.
So, for example, like I'm not gonna use an analogy this time, so you don't have to tag me for that, all right? So, basically, like the how do you say it? Apostle? How do you say it?
Apostolic.
uh yeah, apostolic fathers, right? So basically they didn't really lack agreement on the basic nature of God. They lacked the unified formalized Aristotelian vocabulary to articulate it, right? So basically they routinely applied divine kind of titles or attributes and worship to kind of like the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit simultaneously, right? So kind
Okay,
of if
so,
we're going,
slow down. So I
yeah.
can understand what you said. You said so in practice, they gave them equal status in terms of nature, but they did not have the terminology yet developed. Correct?
Are you referring to like that they lack the unified formalized Aristotelian vocabulary to articulate it? Because that just means, well, for example, let's say if one has the knowledge to do such thing, but they don't have the vocabulary to kind of
Yes, like this. Yeah, yeah.
articulate
They
such words.
understood. They understood them to be of the same essence, but they did not have like you said, terminology, vocabulary to describe it in text. Is that
Yeah,
what
they
you're
would have the
saying?
same. Yeah, they would have the same knowledge basically.
Okay,
And
okay.
basically, it's routinely applied divine titles, attributes, and worship to the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit simultaneously, right? So then we can kind of get into like the development of the nomenclature. Would you want me to get into that too?
Nomenclature means like terms, like terminology, like a language within like a system,
I mean, sort of.
like
It just
a.
simply means that in the history of ideas and basically a concept precedes its precise technical label. So basically, like the fact that early figures use functional, kind of biblical language rather than some sort of like uh Aristotelian vocabulary or some sort of advanced English or some shit, right? It
Right.
wouldn't really imply that they had some sort of opposing view and they were just operating in some kind of some sort of like pre-systemized linguistical environment and not like some sort of kind of adversarial
Oh no, that is
kind
fine.
of
Listen,
language.
listen. I
Yeah.
don't need them. I don't need them to literally say Trinity, Oesa, hypostasis. I don't need them to say that. I just want them to express that these three persons share the same essence. That's it. You can express that in a million different ways. So my question is, did they express that? If they did, show me, and if they did not, why?
I don't think he's tracking.
Okay, yeah. Well, now we move back to the Trinitarian argument that I was getting for the binitarian.
Wait, how am I
I
not
mean,
tracking? Explain why I'm not tracking.
wait, no, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. We don't need to get on that. But I mean, since we're back to the Trinitarian one, would you like me to get into kind of the ontological necessity of maximal love, or no?
What? Why are you? You think like you're going to like bamboozle me? I'm asking you a simple question. Eh,
He's just asking if you want if you want the argument
for what?
for
For
why the
eternity?
Trinity is necessary.
I'm not
Yeah.
interested in that. That's not what we're
What?
talking about.
Why are you
Yo,
talking to
please.
them?
No,
The
because
fuck?
that wasn't my question. Why is he telling me about why the Trinity is necessary? I'm not asking about that. I'm asking
You
you.
just said one. Okay, go on.
You know that I didn't ask that. Don't pretend. You're avoiding what's going on now. So you're telling me, okay, they don't have the terminology. I totally agree with you. It's still like the philosophical technology is not there yet. So I agree with you. They don't have to say Trinity. They don't have to say hypostasis. They can express that the three persons are of the same essence in different ways. I agree. So show me this. Where did
Yeah,
they
okay,
express?
okay.
Where
Yeah,
did
so
they
that
express this?
yeah, so that's why I was asking if you want me to get to like the ontological necessity of the Trinity. Would you want me to get into that? Because I mean, that's like comes sort of expressiveness of the logical implications that what the Trinity basically holds. Would you like me to get into that or no?
But does
'Cause I
that mean
mean,
that they? But if you let's say you establish that the Trinity is ontologically necessary, does that establish that the Apostolic Fathers envisioned this as well? No, it doesn't. You're just telling me that the Trinity is ontologically necessary, but you're not telling me if the Apostolic Fathers had this view as well. So that's what I'm asking you.
hey, I just wanted to say, did you hear the argument I gave before you wanted to get into like the Trinitarian binitarian or no?
Who are you talking to?
You like, did you hear the argument?
Which one?
The one I gave like before that, where I just kind of went off the fathers and what they prayed to. Did you like see that or no?
No, I want to hear that one. Yeah, about the one that you played to. That's interesting. I want to hear about that. Tell me.
I mean, I already said it, but I'll say it again. Okay, so
Oh, slow, slow,
okay, yeah, I
slow,
got
baby.
you.
I like it slow. You know.
Yo, is this guy
I,
gay?
Pause,
No,
nigga.
no,
You
no,
don't
Diddy.
know
I
if
say
you're
no, Diddy.
gay? Yo,
No, Diddy. It's not
yo,
gay anymore.
bro, you
No,
are
Diddy.
Diddy, bro. You're a little diddler, bro.
No,
Hold the
Yeah,
no.
phone.
bro.
Gotta hold
It's
it.
it's asur in my religion. It's asur, which means prohibited.
I'm not
Can
surprised you're
do
a
it.
diddler, bro. I'm not surprised.
What's
Okay.
your
Anyways,
religion?
Jewish, Jewish. RTS, go ahead.
Dang.
he's
Yeah,
not Jew.
yeah.
He's French.
Yeah, he's
Hmm.
French.
Wait, hold
אוקיי, I'm
on.
French, אני מדבר עברית. אתם רוצים לדבר עברית עכשיו? אותי?
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
know what the hell he just said. Yo, holy shit. I don't
Is
know
that
what
globalist
the
stuff
hell.
real or fake? Do you guys actually do black magic?
Okay. Anyways, RTS, can you tell me like how they showed devotion in
I
a
have
way that would suggest that they believe they were of the same essence?
Jewish boy. I have a question real quick before you
Yeah.
He's
answer
not
that.
denying it.
Do you hold to metaphysical realism?
He's not denying it.
I have to Google it. I don't know what that word means.
Oh boy.
But
Okay,
yeah,
before you Google it,
It's
wait,
fine.
what
It's
did you
fine.
ask
Don't
him?
worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just RTS. You can go.
Wait, what did he ask?
repeat your question, Jewish boy.
Oh, okay. My question. No,
You're a
Jewish boy.
Jew.
Jesus was a Jewish boy. Mary was a Jewish boy. You should have respect. You worship one
Okay,
dead
no,
Jew.
Jewish
You
boy.
worship all of them.
After you've spoken,
Hey,
actually, please ask the
hey.
question.
Okay, but you worship all Jews because you worship Jesus. Anyways,
I
RTS.
worship one Jew. That's fine.
Nah, nigga, you give the.
Jewish boy, please just okay.
Listen, nigga.
I don't know why you're not engaging. I'm calling you Jewish boy because I don't know what your name is.
Okay, RTS.
You're a
So I
dirty
wanted to
little.
hear.
Go ahead, bring an argument for Christianity, bro.
RTS, I wanted to
Look at
hear
this little
about.
nigga. Look at this little nigga. Hey, so you are a Muslim. I've been asking you that the entire time.
Bring an argument for Christianity, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, bring an argument for Islam, you dirty little Muslim. Make an argument for Islam.
It's okay. We'll go to you in a minute, Zito. Just first of all, I'll let you finish the question. Jew.
alright, don't mute him. Don't mute him. This guy's a genius.
Okay,
He's high takes.
RTS. Okay, you were about to tell me about
You
how they
like
showed.
make an argument for Islam, boy, I pull out my Glock, man.
RTS, you told me
The
that you were
fuck,
gonna show me
nigga?
how that they express devotion in a way that would suggest that they gave like they believe that they had an equal ontological status.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, so what's up, Gyro? Oh yeah, Gyro's right here. But anyways, we were talking. I'm not gonna put this in again. I'm not gonna put this into too much sophisticated words, but we're just gonna get into kind of like how well from the beginning, kind of like the entry into the Christian movement. It basically required some sort of specific kind of I'd say initiation ritual. Ritual, is that fun? Yo,
Uh,
wait, is that fun? Like
yeah.
you want me to go? Okay, okay. So according to the earliest manual of kind of like church practice outside the Bible, right? So kind of like let's see a document from somewhere around like 100 AD, right? Basically leaders were kind of strictly committed to kind of baptize people using sort of specific verbal formula, right? So in the name of the Father and of the Son and the Holy Spirit, right? And basically they didn't separate these things or names or treat them as sort of a hierarchy or basically just of importance, right? So just by placing all three names under some sort of kind of singular authority, kind of like which is the name, right? Their most basic repeatable ritual was kind of like some sort of direct expression of the Trinitarian devotion, right? So if we're going off like let's say what's it called? What was their name again? The apostolic. How do you say it?
Apostolic.
Yeah.
Apostolic.
Okay. So yeah, like the apostolic fathers. So I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, Merc or Christian apologist, but basically they tried praying. Oh well, basically praying the same way as the apostolic fathers, and they basically just copied. So if it's kind of like the devotion to this one kind of entity that carries other entities, which are gonna be like the three kind of not deviations, but basically of one of the same essence, right? So if it's just if it's the case that that's true, and I mean, wait, first before we continue, just so I don't have to repeat this ever again, do you agree?
Okay, so let me summarize because I think I do agree actually. So
Okay.
if you have individuals after the apostolic fathers, they're saying we learn to worship in a way, in a certain way, and we got it from the apostolic fathers, and that way of worship suggests that they believe the three persons are of the same ontological status.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree. That would mean if we can, of course, assuming that they actually got it from the apostolic fathers, assuming all that, it would mean that yeah, very extremely likely that the apostolic fathers envisioned that they were of the same essence.
Okay. Okay.
Go check the DMs.
All right.
You can use
Can
it
you
if you
show
want
it?
to.
Oh, use it.
Yeah, it
Okay,
says
nice.
it
You go.
says it says this. Oh, just one sec. Just one sec.
Okay, I'm excited.
No, not you.
Oh,
I'm just checking something real quickly.
Oh wait, you
Sorry,
looks
hold
like you
on,
did
hold on,
that.
hold on, hold on. Repeat your question to RTS because I got distracted. My bad. What'd you ask?
okay. So after this, can you give me this? Give it to me. Like, like how? Okay, how about this? How do you know it came from the apostolic fathers? Like this tradition of worship that would suggest that they believe that the status is ontologically equal between the three persons. How do you know that this came from the apostolic fathers? Maybe it just developed later, like a later tradition that just developed. Is he
Yo,
dead?
is it just me or did
Alive?
he lag out?
I think his maybe connection is not
Yo,
so good.
RTS. Yeah, his connection's gone.
Okay, fair enough.
Yo,
Anyways, I,
mentality, you good?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. What's up?
I
Yeah.
think I had. Do you
He's
mentality? Do you know
Oh,
what RTS is
his
talking about?
headphones died. His headphones died.
Okay, no problem. Maybe mentality. You can carry on until he comes
No, it's
back.
fine. I would love for him to continue. I was listening to that.
Okay. You don't know what he's talking about, or
Oh, I was gonna use.
Oh my gosh. What'd you guys
Talk
say?
then.
Sorry, I was busy. My bad. What'd you guys say? What did I miss?
Oh, we're gonna get to kind of like the Irenaeus. So basically, Fumi kind of wrote that I can basically just still describe like the place where kind of like the Blessed Polycarp sat and talked and how he would kind of relate to the conversation with John and with kind of like the
Yo,
others who
Amir.
basically seen the Lord, right? So basically, because of this intense kind of face-to-face mentorships, kind of like the unencrypted data about kind of like the Trinity, or basically like 3 in the Trinity, right? Was basically handed down somewhat like some sort of kind of traditional heirloom, basically. So into the next generation, right? So it's like direct mentorship into Polycarp to kind of like the direct mentorship into Irenaeus, and then it just came down the ladder, right? I mean, do you disagree with that or no? 'Cause, I mean, it's like most historical backing is even kind of. I haven't read the
Okay.
Jewish doctrine, but even in the Jewish doctrine, I'm pretty sure they use some sort of kind of deviation from one person to another, and it's just kind of some sort of ladder.
Yeah,
You know what I
okay,
mean?
simplify it for me. Just basic, simplify it like very basic, quickly,
Wait,
so I can.
wait, hold on. Can I ask a question?
Who?
No, I just have a question for Amir.
Well, yeah, what do you want?
Are you Israeli? יש לך מבטא.
כן, אני בישראל עכשיו. איפה אתה?
I'm Canadian. Wait, I have a question. Are you Jewish?
I'm Jewish, yeah. What do you want? ואתה
He's a
חילוני.
Jew.
אבל אני חילוני. אני חילוני, אני לא... Yeah.
בסדר, על
But-
מה אתם מדברים?
Okay. אנגלית רק בגלל, they speak... Okay. Anyways, by the way, I'm trying to cook these Christians for my family.
You're trying to cook
Anyway.
these
Oh,
Christians.
Yeah.
Yo,
For the
my
Jewish
God.
nation,
He's
for
so-
Ha'am.
he's so-
For your
Ha'am.
dirty Jewish nation, yeah,
תשמע,
alhamdulillah.
טמבל, אוקיי? אם
Uh,
אתה רוצה לדבר איתי
yeah,
כמו
okay,
טמבל,
let's go.
אנחנו יכולים.
Okay, so RTS, explain to me what you're trying to say. Like you have some sort of like a
Yeah, so
literary
it's like some sort
tradition.
of yeah, it's a
לא,
sort
אבל
of
אם
kind
אתה
of
חילוני, מה
deviation
אכפת לך?
from.
לא, לא, אם אתה חילוני,
One
מה
second,
אכפת
bro.
לך?
One second,
מה הבעיה שלך?
one second, bro.
Okay, so it's a sort of kind of deviation from one person to another, and yo, oh my, okay.
You know
It's
what's
one sort of
funny,
deviation
America?
from.
Wait, everyone stop, everyone stop,
Carrots,
everyone stop. Just on
Oh.
RTS, go.
Okay, so basically, it's one sort of deviation from one person to another. It's just like a kind of some sort of family heirloom tradition, kind of that they pass down, right? So, for example, let's say X to P, P to Q, and etc., right? And it just spreads around like that. That's how we know it's basically from the apostles. So, I mean, do you agree or disagree? It's direct
So,
mentorship, so I mean,
so you have like you have one individual says I got it from X, and then the other one says I got it from X. I got it from X, like that.
yeah, but there's basically some sort of kind of, I don't know, is it like a theological assertion? America, I don't know much about it, but is it like a theological assertion that, well, basically, they started off with someone mentorshipping someone else and basically showed them how to pray and shit, and it was like Polycarp and that one guy, I forgot his
You
name.
said what?
It was like Polycarp and that one guy, like the direct mentorship,
Direct mentorship?
mentorship, or whatever the hell.
Oh, you mean John?
Yeah. To Polycarp, to the
Oh
other
yeah.
guy, and it just went around.
Oh, apostolic tradition. You mean is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So we believe, so we hold to like the apostolic tradition, where like you do the laying of hands, and then like you pass on like I guess like some authority.
Yeah, so if we're going by that, I mean, it's direct mentorship. So, I mean, how would you refute that? Go on.
Yeah. So if they claim like they got these from someone, it goes all the way back to the apostolic fathers. It it could be true. It's not like it suggests that it's more likely that the it suggests that it's there's some likelihood that the apostolic fathers believed in some form of consubstantiality. But the one thing that I will say is that you could also look at what the fathers said, and if the fathers are saying things that are contrary to consubstantiality, and if the fathers aren't expressing consubstantiality ever, which is like a very basic central tenet of being of the salvific faith that is Christianity, you have to you start to question. You're like, okay, what do I place more weight on? The fact that there's some contrary stuff, and the fact that there's a total absence of the shared oasis, which is central to salvation, or based on someone 150 years later on some sort of chain that is established that keeps saying we got it from so and so. I mean, people make up where they get it from sometimes in order to establish legitimacy. So it's not
Hold
we
on.
can't just accept what they
I
say.
know you, who's Jewish, is not complaining about a chain of transmission.
Yeah, you
I'm
dirty
I know
Jewish
you.
boy.
I'm
I know
Chiloni.
you.
I told you I'm
You're
not
a
religious.
Jew.
I'm secular. I don't believe in
You're
the
secular?
stupid.
Oh, you're a secular Jew.
I
Oh,
don't
so
believe
you're
in all
just
those laws.
dirty. So you're
Oh,
just
okay.
disgusting.
So that makes okay.
So
So you're smarter than most people. You don't believe in that bullshit
No, it's
transmission.
retarded. It's retarded. How are
Yeah.
they going to
No, but
transmit
just give me
something
time.
all the way from? Yeah, okay.
Moshe, yeah, it's stupid. I understand that.
Yeah. אנחנו מבינים.
You think it's stupid?
No, it is stupid.
It
Oh
is.
no,
But
no,
guys, like,
wait, hold on. So you know it's stupid, right?
I believe it's stupid.
Okay, you believe it's stupid, okay, right?
We're not
double check.
going
Oh
to
boy.
I'm
do
just
this.
I'm just
Oh,
asking if
no.
you believe it's stupid. Like, I don't know why it's such a hard
Yes,
question.
I have reason to believe it's stupid. Okay, anyways.
Okay,
So
wait,
yes,
hold on.
Wait.
Hold on, I just have a question. So when you say like you have reason to believe it's stupid,
look at you avoiding
what?
being cooked on
Wait, wait. Okay, just one sec, right?
No, I'm muting.
What's your view of the
muting.
truth of reason? Do you have like
Yeah,
a classical view? Do you have like a empiricist view?
listen. All I am capable because of Hashem. All I am capable of
Because of
speaking
Hashem.
about right now is
חשבתי שאתה
consubstantiality
חילוני.
and the apostolic
I thought you're
fathers.
religious. I thought
I'm
you're not
joking. I'm
religious.
being sarcastic, brother. أخي, I'm being sarcastic.
It's okay. You can run. You can do
אני,
exactly
אני,
that. Yes.
אני,
wait,
אני,
did you say
רוצה,
Aki?
אני רוצה להיות מצחיק עכשיו.
He's French. Wait, what? There's no way you're not French. What?
He's French.
Wait,
He's
pause.
French.
He is
Alhamdulillah.
French.
I'm speaking
Wait,
Hebrew.
pause.
Ask
Guys,
scholarly.
guys.
There's no
Calm
way
down.
you're not French.
Calm down.
And also, I'm not gonna lie, you said Aki. I don't know. Wait,
אחי, we say אחי in Hebrew. אחי is in Hebrew.
No,
אחי.
no, you did not say that. I swear you said something else. I swear you said something
Ask
else.
scholarly. Ask
No,
scholarly.
he said أخي.
Okay. I just had to make sure because I don't, I don't think you're Jewish. I know you're French. Okay.
Listen,
No,
all
He's a French
Israelis
Jew.
sound French. No, Israelis sound French.
Israelis do sound French. We don't know how to
They do.
pronounce the resh.
I don't know about that one. I know an Israeli IRL. I don't know about that one.
Okay, now you know another one online.
I don't know about that one. He's a fake
Wait.
Israeli.
Giggity,
Me
giggity.
personally,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of bored. Let me get this nigga out of here.
Wait, hold on, what's
Okay,
up, Artie?
okay.
Just one sec.
Okay,
What were you saying, RTS?
me personally, guys, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like I got destroyed in that conversation. I feel like
You're true. You're not.
I feel like Dallas got me, guys.
Yeah, I agree. I think you did, honestly.
Oh, I was cold. Stop.